like Chaz said, our mission is to take veterans, their families, and young people into the outdoors for reconnection, healthy activity, and healing. We were founded in 2018. I often say that Open Doors was born from the ashes. We often find beauty in the ashes. I went through a divorce 6 years ago and found myself in a very difficult position. I had 3 little kids and just struggling. I was in a rough spot all around, and I had to figure out how to keep three little ones moving. Again, financially, things were very tight. So we started getting all the free passes from the museums and libraries and anywhere we could go to find activities that were free. Shortly thereafter, I started taking my kids hiking, and I often will share with parents, if you have money for gas and snacks, you have more than enough to start sharing adventures with your kids. A lot of parks, a lot of mountains around in New England. So I started taking my kids on little hikes, getting them up in local mountains, Case Mountain, Talcott Mountain. Started moving up to a little bigger, Mount Monadnock, Mount Greylock. And before you know it, we were climbing Mount Lafayette, Mount Washington. My son summited Mount Washington as a 6-year-old, 7-year-old. We're not sure on the date, but he was very young. And as I'm doing this, a lot of people knew what I was going through in my life, and they saw that I was able to keep moving, put my family first, and focus on my kids. So as they're watching, my story unfold, it can always go either way. You're in a difficult spot. You can either spiral downhill, which unfortunately a lot of people do, or there's some of us that can pull ourselves up and kind of keep moving. So people started asking, like, hey, where did you hike? Where did you park? How'd you get there? Did you need water? And I started sharing this information as I learned it. And people then would say, hey, can you take me and my son? Can you take me and my daughter? So I started sharing these adventures with other people.
Are you sharing them on Facebook, or where were you sharing them?
It was all social media, Instagram, Facebook. Eventually, I sat down with my accountant and a very close friend of mine. He's an amazing guy, Brendan Healy. He's also one of our founding board members. And I said, hey, this could be a great nonprofit. And what do you think? And he has been with me through every idea I've ever had. I had a boat company, I had a yogurt shop, I had mortgage companies. I've always had that entrepreneurial spirit. And he's never said no. He's always walked with me no matter where I went. And he actually donated the money to get the paperwork going for Open Doors Outdoors, and did all the legwork. And that was in 2018. 2019, we started doing hikes. And 2022, we're at about 35 hikes a year. We've added a UTV program, a kayak program, snowshoeing, and and who knows what's coming up next.